It's early morning here at Sisiran View in Tinawagan. I'm just going for a walk. It's really nice out here. It's very peaceful. You can walk here about a quarter mile down the beach, if that. It's just amazing that we can have this whole beach to ourselves now for multiple days. We're out here for 2 days. It's a lot of fun. At night, we're singing and drinking and having a good time. During the day, can come out and enjoy the water, just relax, got a book, like to read, doing some photography. I only brought the Olympus this time. I didn't bring the Ricoh just because I was worried about the weather again, and last time I brought it out here I kept getting paranoid that it might get sand or salt or just, I don't know, something in the air. So left it, and I have the Olympus OMD-EM5 Mark with me with the 12 to 45 millimeter pro lens, constant f4. I like this lens because it's, smaller than the 2.8 Pro. I don't really need, it's lighter and easier to carry. Of course, this camera with any lens is going to be a little bit bigger than the Ricoh, but still, it's nice. And the main point, the reason I bring it up, is that it's weather sealed. So I got a fully weather sealed camera, body and lens. So even if I want to get close to the water splashes up, or it randomly starts raining like it does here every once in a while, I'm not worried. As a matter of fact, you can see, let's see, if I pan behind me, you can see, like up in the clouds, if it's not blown out. It's a beautiful sunny day. Across the way in Brabwood, you can see there's clouds overhead. And it doesn't look like it's raining there right now, but yesterday it was just like this. The whole sky was clear everywhere. And then over Brabwood, there was this cloud system, and you could see the rain just falling right on the town over there. And it eventually came in this way across the bay, and I think last night about midnight we had really bad storms. Luckily we were in the tent. Here's a picture of the tent. We actually put it under this cover of this hut here, so we actually slept really good. Not everybody fared as well. Some people were sleeping on the beach and got woken up by the rainstorm, and so then they kind of crawled inside. But yeah, so the weather can turn here pretty quick as these different cloud systems roll in across different towns or different parts. But it's really neat that you can see so far away, and you can actually see the storms affecting other areas and then eventually come in here. So I think today, though, it's going to be a beautiful day, and we're out here all day today, just enjoying the beach and relaxing. And here we can see somebody left a crab. This one's pretty red, it's cooked itself on these sunny rocks. Generally, I like to do street photography. While I'm out here on vacation, I've also been doing just a lot of landscape and nature photography. I have two lenses with me. I have the 12 to 45 millimeter Pro. And I also have the non-Pro 75 to 300 that I bring out when the weather's a little bit nicer. It's a little bit long, even at 75, because on the Micro Four Thirds sensor, that's 150, and then out to 600. I can get nice portraits with it, although I also can with this lens. But the other lens I really like for kind of shooting out. So you can see here, when I zoom to 45 on this lens, which is about 90 millimeters equivalent, I can still get out there pretty good, as you can see. And I can see the boat pulling the other boat out there. But with the 300, I can really get in there and still get the details. But for most shots, I actually like this better because, with any zoom lens, you really lose the context or foreground. To me, is not that interesting. So I'm still learning what makes a good photograph with that longer lens. I originally bought it to take places like zoos or other places where I just can't get close to subjects. I really prefer this wider lens. I like the wide shots. I really love the focal length of my Ricoh GR3x. It's a 40mm equivalent. And I do find a lot of times, even with this lens, I shoot here about 35 to 40mm equivalent, and I really enjoy the focal length. While I'm out here, I am doing a lot of landscape type photography. The last trip we took out here a couple weeks ago, there was a signal number 2 typhoon. It wasn't here, but we did get a lot of rain, but the effect here was just very gray, overcast, cloudy skies with no definition in the clouds. But now this is perfect. This is exactly what I love to see, and can make some really beautiful shots out here. All right, so we'll walk back now to Sisiran View in Tinawagan. This whole beach is part of the resort. Along the beach we have coconut trees and papayas. A lot of the wood that falls from these smaller trees we use to chop up. We got a machete and we just chop it up, and we can use that for making fire. So we cooked breakfast on the beach this morning. Last night we had a good bonfire going. And off in the distance you can hear a radio. There's no electricity here, but there are solar generators, and they charge car batteries also during the day, or boat batteries. I'm not sure what kind of batteries they are. So I really think the Philippines is a photographer's paradise. I can do lots of different types of photography here. While I'm on little weekend trips or a couple day-long trips to the beach like this, I do more landscape photography. Kind of practice, try to get better at that. Also use the cameras for videotaping and taking photos of the family as we drink and eat and dance and have a good time.